Let us invoke the spirit of knowledge and unity by singing the state anthem, Nadagite. I request everyone to kindly rise and stand for the anthem.
जय भारत जननीय तनुजाते जय हे कर्नाटक माते जय सुंदर नदी वनಗಳ ನಾಡಿ जय हे रस ಋಷಿಗಳ ಬೀಡೆ ಭೂದೇವಿಯ ಮಕುಟದ ನವಮಣಿಯೇ ಗಂಧದ ಚಂದದ ಹೊನ್ನಿನ ಗಣಿಯೇ ಜನನಿಗೆ ಜೀವವು ನಿನ್ನಾವೇಶ ಹಸುರಿನ ಗಿರಿಗಳ ಸಾಲೆ ನಿನ್ನಯ ಕೊರಳಿನ ಮಾಲೆ ಕಪಿಲ ಪತಂಜಲ ಗೌತಮ ದಿನನುತ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ ಶಂಕರ ರಮನುಜ ವಿದ್ಯಾರಣ್ಯ ಬಸವೇಶ್ವರ ಮಧ್ವರ ದಿವ್ಯಾರಣ್ಯ ರಂಗಶರಕ್ಷರಿ ಪೊನ್ನ ಪಂಪಲ ಕುಮಿಪತಿ ಜನ್ನ ಕುಮಾರ ವ್ಯಾಸರ ಮಂಗಲ ಧಾಮ ಕವಿ ಕೋಗಿಲೆಗಳ ಪುಣ್ಯಾರಾಮ ನಾನಕ ರಾಮಾನಂದ ಕಬೀರರ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ ಕೈಲಪ ಹೊಯ್ಸಳರಾಳಿದ ನಾಡೆ ಕಂಕಣ ಜಕಣರ ನೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಬೀಡೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಶರಾವತಿ ಕುಂದ ಕಾವೇರಿಯ ವರರಂಗ ಚೈತನ್ಯ ಪರಮಹಂಸ ವಿವೇಕರ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ ಸರ್ವ ಜನಾಂಗದ ಶಾಂತಿಯ ತೋಟ ರಸಿಕರ ಕಂಗಳ ಸೆಳೆಯುವ ನೋಟ ಹಿಂದೂ ಕ್ರೈಸ್ತ ಮುಸಲ್ಮಾನ ಪಾರಸಿಕ ಜೈನ ಉದ್ಯಾನ ಜಗತ್ತನ ಹೋಲುವ ಹೊರೆಗಳ ಧಾಮ ನಾಯಕ ವೈರಿಕರ ರಾಮ ಕನ್ನಡ ನುಡಿ ಕುಣಿದಾಡುವ ದೇಹ ಕನ್ನಡ ತಾಯಿಯ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ದೇಹ ಜೈ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ ಜಯ ಸುಂದರ ನದಿ ವನಗಳ ನಾಡಿ ಜಯ ಹೇ ರಸ ಋಷಿಗಳ ಬೀಡೆ ಜೈ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ
Respected Karnataka Science and Technology Academy Chairman Dr. Raja Sahab, respected MLA sir, respected Dr. M.K. Naik sir, respected Dr. A. Venkatraman, my beloved principal, all the resource persons who are present here, dear students, lecturers from various institutions, research scholars, my colleagues, media persons, and also teaching and non-teaching faculty. The thing is, I say, of all the several international conferences we have conducted in our college, sir, this is the second international conference within these 3 years we are conducting. This conference is most important because here it is a collaboration with the very famous, the top one, the Royal Society of Chemistry, UK, United Kingdom, and also Science and Technology Department of Karnataka Sarkara, which is running Karnataka Science and Technology Academy. So both of them, they have collaborated with our college. Along with that, Physics Forum of Karnataka University and all other institutions, okay, we have collaborated together, and there is a great situation. I say this will be the remarkable event as long as the importance of this international conference is considered. So now coming to the welcome.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಪದವಿ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಆಯೋಜನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಈ ಕಾಲೇಜು ಕಟ್ಟಿ ಇದನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಸಿದ್ದು ಅದರ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಭಾಗ ನನಗೂ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ನನಗೆ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ ಇದೆ. ನಾನು ಕಟ್ಟಿದಂಥ ಕಾಲೇಜು ಇವತ್ತು ಅನೇಕ ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ನನಗೆ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಮಾತನ್ನು ಈ ಒಂದು ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು. ಇದು ನವೆಂಬರ್ ತಿಂಗಳಾಗಿದ್ದರಿಂದ ಇನ್ನೂ ಕನ್ನಡ ರಾಜ್ಯೋತ್ಸವದ ಬಿಸಿ ವಾತಾವರಣ ಇರೋದರಿಂದ ತಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನನ್ನ ಹಾರ್ದಿಕ ಕನ್ನಡ ರಾಜ್ಯೋತ್ಸವದ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು. Innovation is not just science. In science, innovation is only part of science. Innovation can occur in social sciences also, humanities also, environmental sciences also, even in language also, in cultural development also. Innovation is a very big term. Now we are restricting innovation to science and technology for the sustainable development. You have chosen a wonderful subject. Now coming to the subject, imagination, Einstein told, imagination is more important than knowledge. Just knowledge is not enough, but you should, based on your knowledge, you should be able to imagine the things, because the true intelligence is the basis of imagination. If you are truly intelligent, you imagine well, and if you imagine well, you are on the way to innovation. That's very important. So key observations: critical thinking, reasoning, followed by innovation, will address the problems of society as well as nature, and then the standard of human living, maintaining biodiversity in our system.
ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Coming to today's international conference, I think conference on innovation, ಆವಿಷ್ಕಾರ, ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಆವಿಷ್ಕಾರ ಅಂತೀವಿ, ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋ ಸಮಯ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಯಾವ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂತ ವಿಚಾರಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಬಹಳ ಕ್ರೂಷಿಯಲ್ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಒಂದು, we have been talking about Viksit Bharat, developed India.
Good afternoon to all of you. As a conference, in association with Royal Society of Chemistry. Royal Society of Chemistry is an international body housed in UK. It has almost 60,000 members and almost 50 Nobel laureates working for it. And Gulbarga means India has 4 sections, of which Dakkan, that is our comprising of Telangana, Andhra, Karnataka and Goa, come under our jurisdiction. So that's how we are with you. We are very fortunate from the Royal Society that we are organizing this for you. We are in association with your college, and more importantly, I wish to wholeheartedly thank
ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಭೌತಶಾಸ್ತ್ರದ ವಿಭಾಗ ಹಾಗೂ ಮ್ಯಾಥಮೆಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ವಿಭಾಗ ಹಾಗೂ ರಸಾಯನಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ವಿಭಾಗದ ವತಿಯಿಂದ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳನ್ನ ಈ ಹೊಸ ಹೊಸ ಆವಿಷ್ಕಾರದ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಅವರನ್ನ ಹುರಿದುಂಬಿಸಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನುವ ಕನಸು ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರದಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಆ ಕನಸಿಗೆ ಈ ಕನಸನ್ನ ಈಡೇರಿಸುವ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆಯನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡವರು ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಭೌತಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ವಿಭಾಗದ ಮುಖ್ಯಸ್ಥರಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಐಕೆ ನಾಯ್ಕ್. ಅವರ ಶ್ರಮದ ಪ್ರತಿಫಲವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಇಂತಹ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನ ದೊಡ್ಡವರನ್ನ ನಾವು ಕರೆಸಿ ಈಗ ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರನ್ನ ಕೂಡಿಸಿ ಅವರ ಭಾಷಣವನ್ನ ಕೇಳ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಸುಯೋಗ ನಮ್ಮದೆಲ್ಲದಾಗಿದೆ. ಈ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣ ಪ್ರಯೋಜನವನ್ನ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಪಡಿಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನಾನು ನಿರೀಕ್ಷೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ.
Dear all, it's a pleasure to me to fetch vote of thanks to this inaugural session of first day morning.
I'll be talking next, my narrative will be mostly on the advancements of human vaccines, how exactly, mostly focusing on the COVID vaccine development because it is very relevant for today. And I was fortunate to be part of this, vaccine development in India as well as abroad. And I worked with various, major vaccine industries like Bharat Biotech, BioVet, and also Gavi, European Union, on the development of influenza vaccine.
So, thank you for introduction. Thank you to organizers and especially to Professor Naik for inviting me there. In this place I'm already second time. Probably some of you met me already 2 years back. And today I chose a very simple talk, actually. Simple but complicated. People are thinking about this over decades and centuries and many thousands of years, actually. Even before Christian birth. And the topic is light. Nowadays we see light. Here, light is there, light is there. Everything is because of light. Right? But how do we come to this point that we have light? And the main question for me still, which I'm asking since many years already, what is light? Everything is light. Your telephone connection is probably light. Electromagnetic waves is light. I'm heated, I'm very much sweaty today and so on. I'm a black body radiation. I'm emitting light to you, but we cannot see it, unfortunately. So light is everywhere. But what is light? And we will try to go through the journey, but I still do not have answer. Right? We will start today with ancient views of ancient philosophers. How did they understand the light? Then we will talk about how the light is created. The model is actually very simple. And then I will tell you about the powerful light sources, probably the most powerful people built ever in the planet, the synchrotron light sources and free electron lasers, briefly only, and tell you about the fascinating experiment we did in Berlin, where I worked in Physikalische Technische Bundesanstalt, which is related to steady-state microbunching. And then I will tell you about a very simple X-gamma quant. What is spin of the photon? I'm asking these questions to a very famous big physicist. Always I get the answer, it depends how you see on it. We do not know. I absolutely do not know. Probably it's something third in reality, and the humanity will require another maybe some hundreds of years to understand this. What is light? I'm asking this question all over again and again and again. But we are using it. We are fantastic users of light, right? Now, let us talk a little bit how we understand how the light is created. And life is simply created. You take a charged particle, put a force on it, apply the force on it, accelerate it or decelerate it or bend it, it will radiate. As well as you can talk about atoms, change the energy level, then it will fall down and radiate you the photon. Right, the principle of many things.
It's a simple thing. Water is the elixir of life. It's a medicine. Yeah, everybody knows about it. It is not just a poetic, it is biological, ecological, and philosophical truth. If water is the elixir of life, why must we purify the water? The core question now. Everybody in the house has a cant or pant or something like that. Why? Why do you want to? If it is a medicine, take it, gulp it. Why must we purify the very elixir before drinking it? Next prize. Philosophically, yes, water is a medicine. Nature's essential self-purifying cycle that sustains ecosystem. That's why we are today here. Practically, into bracket India, in India, please note it, in India, that elixir now passes through contaminated rivers, aging pipelines, please note each and everything. These are all very important for us. Chemical runoff and urban pollution before reaching our tap. In other words, the elixir has been tainted by human activities.
So most probably I'm the first one who is will be talking about some mathematics and statistics related topics. So my topic will be on first I will discuss what is ANOVA. So ANOVA is generally used when we want to compare the means of 3 or more groups. And in this case, the testing of hypothesis is, null hypothesis is whether the means of all the groups are same, and alternative hypothesis is at least one mean from the two groups differs. So the one-way ANOVA model is defined like this, and where mu is our grand mean and tau I is our treatment effect and epsilon ij are random error, which is generally taken to be normally distributed as mean 0 and variance sigma square. So to testing in ANOVA, we generally find some kind of total sum of square errors, and then we split it as between group sum of errors and within group sum of errors, and after taking the degrees of freedom between groups and within groups and divided by the degrees of freedom, we get the mean square error of these two groups. And after taking the ratio of these mean square errors, we get a test statistics which is distributed as F distribution, and after calculating the test statistics, we take the null critical hypothesis, critical value as our from tabulated F distribution, and if our test statistics is greater than the critical value, we generally reject the null hypothesis in this case.
our beloved Venkatraman sir will display. So what is innovation? At first, you would like to, and we would like to understand what is innovations.
Yesterday I told you about innovation. Innovation goes to incubation. Incubation goes over to business proposals, conceptualization, and then business and marketing. Right? I am going to show you here some ideas, whatever you have in terms of innovation being incubated, and from incubation it goes over to the business. This is the one which I am showing you is the video on incubation hub, one of the prominent incubation hubs in India, which is on bio-incubation, which our company has a company set up there in the incubation center, plus Sampath Kumar's company is also there functioning. Rani sir also came over there, and then yesterday I had shown you. But this is just in video to showcase you how a incubation hub is, right?
ಗುಡ್ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಆಲ್. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಐಕೆನಾಕ್ ಸರ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಇದು ನಿನ್ನ ಟಾಕ್ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅವರು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಓರಿಯೆಂಟೆಡ್ಡು, ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ಗಿಂತ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೇಗೆ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಲನ್ನು ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯುಟಿಲೈಸ್ ಟು ಬಿಲ್ಡ್ ಅ ಆರ್ಗನೈಜೇಷನ್, ಆರ್ ಹೌ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯುವರ್ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಒಂದು ಕಂಪ್ನಿ ಮಾಡಿ idea to business. So that will be the theme of this today's talk.
For last, from yesterday, you have been listening to the research in chemistry or research in various fields, interdisciplinary. Many times what happens when you listen to this research and listen to the stalwarts, many times you get scared saying that, am I of that level? You are of that level. Only thing that you have to start, and this is the correct age of starting. And that is why your Professor Naik has given me this topic, that is careers in chemistry after graduation. So it is not only the research, but it is, I am going to talk about the various opportunities that you have if you complete. I have written there chemistry because my background is chemistry, but chemistry, physics, biology, these subjects, if you are taking, what are the careers ahead and how can you develop them, develop these subjects through use of internet. That also will be my last slide.
Last time when I came here, I told about all those things, how Goa has evolved. They have cluster of colleges and they meet together, think about what their students should learn. All those things, they have modules. And I think the moment she called one person, Vikas, and I'm really very happy to know what he asked question, how computer science is related to chemistry. It means whatever the 2 days conference going on, it has gone to in the drain.
Good morning to all of you. And today the topic is mobilizing youth. Mobilizing youth for ecosystem management. So we heard over the 2 days management. It is all mostly related to industries, business, chemicals, all production, management, profit, like that. But from where we get the resource, we are making very smart programs to exploit the natural resources faster, to use them faster, pile up the earth with junk, and then try to recycle them or dump them in the ocean. As years pass, in spite of all this education, we are sinking deep in a polluted world, in filthy waters, and air that is not worthy of respiration. So, therefore, now the time has come, people take more interest in ecosystem management, agriculture management, fishery management, forest management, how best carbon can stored in vegetation, how biodiversity can be protected, conserved, enriched, how water flow can be made perennial instead of flooding or drying up seasonally, how climates can be brought under control. It is now going out of control. So, so it is for the youth. We have almost lived our lives, the people of my generation, who are more the culprits in destroying this bulk of this biodiversity. So now it is for your future is in conservation, in ecosystem protection and management.
First of all, good afternoon all of you. From yesterday we have been talking about chemistry, physics, and chemistry is completely far from my understanding, but still with so many sessions I could understand something from yesterday. And I'll be talking about computer science, AI and data science. Okay, so we have already seen many things have been explained, many innovations have been explained, and in the morning Dr. Ravi Shankar sir, he explained so many innovations he made, and whatever it is, somewhere I can connect each and every session with computer science and data science. So that was a question from one of you as well. I can connect each and everything with computer science, data science, and statistics.
So, this is BITS Goa. Well, I think in the interest of time, we'll kind of skip through. This is Sophia University. It's the Catholic University of Japan, and it's in, as you can see, the center of city Tokyo, right next to the Imperial Palace, so it's as close to the center of Tokyo as it gets. It's quite a different setting compared to the nice pastoral rural atmosphere here.
So, hello everyone, my name is Tejas Kulkarni and I am a second year student from BITS Pilani. So, let me begin my talk on measurement of delayed luminescence in plants. So first, I'll lead you to the short outline of my talk. So first, I'll give you a brief intro about biophotonics and delayed luminescence. Then I'll tell you how we measured it exactly. And finally, I'll show you the experimental results. And I'll tell you why it matters and the future plans as well.
Hello everyone, I'm Sanai Azuma. Thank you so very much for giving us, my husband and me, the chance to attend the ICIS Day 2025. What kind of place is India for me? Today, I thought of sharing my experiences with you. And before doing that, I would like to talk about why I'm in India. Yes, in 2021, my husband started working at the IIT Delhi, in Indian Institute of Technology, Delhi.
A very fresh morning to all. I'm very happy to be here to share my feeling about the conference on innovations in science and technology. First of all, it's a very beautiful platform to share our thoughts and also gain some more and more knowledge about the innovations in science, because it's very important in this world nowadays. We all know about new technologies related artificial intelligence, 5G technology, some technology related to space. It's more important, and this it's very useful nowadays.
A very afternoon to everyone. So like when we talk about this conference, we all feel it is not just a conference, it is something beyond our expectations. So last year also we had attended this conference which was under the state level. But this year we are attending the international conference, which is one step ahead of what we have done the last year. And talking about this conference, right from yesterday, we have been here like listening to multiple paper presentations as well as different concepts which we are not aware. And as we have come with like an empty minds, but go with a complete knowledge mind. That is what is the outcome of this conference.
Good afternoon. I am Monica from Maharani Cluster University, Bangalore. It's been a great experience coming here. we have taken lots of effort to come here. Next, coming to this conference, this type of conferences always kindles the scientific curiosity in us. It always helps us to improve our presentation skill. It always helps us to exchange ideas, gain ideas.
First of all, a very good afternoon to everyone present over here. This conference, such types of conference create interest in student because interacting with the international delegates, their type of thinking, and really it creates a huge interest in us to become something like that.
ಇದೀಗ ನಾವು ಕೊನೆಯ ಘಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಸಮಾವೇಶ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ 4 ವಿಭಾಗಗಳು ಮ್ಯಾಥಮ್ಯಾಟಿಕ್ಸ್, ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸ್, ಕೆಮಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್, ಈ 4 ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಸೇರಿ ಈ 2 ದಿನಗಳ ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಸಮಾವೇಶವನ್ನು ಯಶಸ್ವಿಯಾಗಿ ಮುಗಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
The delegates who have presented the papers here were really eye-opening because it started from AI, and then you have water resources, and then you have soil management, and then you have coming to the photons, light, and water, whatnot. Everything was brought under the umbrella here in the name of international conference. ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆಸೀನರಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಗಣ್ಯರೇ, ವಿವಿಧ ಕಾಲೇಜುಗಳಿಂದ ಆಗಮಿಸಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಹಾಗೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಉಪನ್ಯಾಸಕ ಬಂಧುಗಳೇ ಹಾಗೂ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ಮಿತ್ರರೇ, 2 ದಿನಗಳ ಕಾಲ ನೀವು ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇದ್ರಿ. 2 ದಿನಗಳ ಕಾಲ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ವಿಚಾರ ಸಂಕಿರಣ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಯಶಸ್ವಿಯಾಗಿ ಸಾಗಿದೆ. ಆ ಯಶಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕಾರಣ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ ನಾನು. ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಪಾತ್ರ ಬಹುದೊಡ್ಡದು. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನಿನ್ನೆಯಿಂದ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ತನಕ ಇದ್ರಿ. ಅದರಿಂದ ನಾನು ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಪರವಾಗಿ ತಮಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಾನು ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ.
Dear delegates, all the participants, faculties. So today we are ending at the last session of this conference. I would like to thank all the resource persons, Professor Ajuma, Professor Patinu, Madam Vaishali from Bangalore. So also all of the resource persons who have presented their talk here. Those I would like to thank all the professors, all the students from various colleges, research scholars who have presented the papers and won the prize, and also those who have presented papers, I would like to thank them. Thank principal for giving such a support. Thank to one and all. Thank to all my colleagues. Thanks non-teaching staff, teaching staff, and especially our Pranay and Ganapati and Lokesh, also others who have worked with me for with a great effort in making this conference coming in a good level. So thank you one and all.